classical kata to our omote gyaku inventory. We're also going to look at a couple finer points of hand placement in all of these classical kata. So one of the finer points we'll look at in hand placement is accentuating a natural response, which is to cover the hand that grabs. So when he grabs and I cover, I come up behind the hand. The reason I come up behind the hand is it better places me to use Kyoshu-jitsu, or manipulation of the fingers, to break the grip and manipulate the wrist, but it also prevents this effect right here. Right? So when he grabs on, I naturally come up and cover behind him. Everybody tracking? Good. So the one final piece of the classical kata or waza, and in all truthfulness, these katas and wazas are endless. They are endless. However, the one main axis, the third axis we're going to add to our repertoire of omote gyaku is straight back. We've looked at 45 one side, 90 or 45 the other side, and now we're going to look at coming straight back. So as he grabs on, I fall straight back. As I fall straight back, I break the hand off. I fall into ichimonji. Now, keeping this in the center line, I'm going to turn into Hihan no Kamae. He grabs. I fall straight back, breaking his grip as I do so. Hihan no Kamae. Got it? Now we're going to start looking at some contextual variants, some modern Henga, to take the principles illuminated in our classical kata and wazas and put them in a tempo and vectoring and range, which is more contemporary with what we might find out there somewhere. Right track? But what we're going to do is use those same core principles. So, at a more contemporary setting or more contemporary range, he grabs onto my lapel. When that energy comes, I immediately move, contact reflex driven. Follow? I still have the same gyaku. I'm now in a position to achieve the same kind of joint locks and come into some form of control. Other side. He grabs on, turn. Same kinds of locks, ending in the same kind of control. But the core principles being revolving on my own axis, the revolution around my axis driven by the energy of his grab. It's an exchange of my adversary space with my space. You've heard me talk about negative space before. It's just a choice of vocabulary that we use here. Where my matcher actually is the true space I occupy. However, the space that I can influence is the negative space around me. In other words, it's within the reach of my center. However, there's nothing physically in it. That's the space we're manipulating here. I'm literally going to replace my adversary's negative space with my own by occupying his negative space first. So he grabs, he punches, boom. Follow? And into a self-control one kind or another. Other side. Follow? Now we're going to look at the second one again. So this time again, it's not the pushing energy, which enables me to step to his heel line and then turn. It's the pulling or stabilizing energy as he's trying to stabilize his target. So when this time when he grabs the punch, I go in and across. Follow? As I do so, I still have to check his weapons with angle. One hand to the other. Whether I get him off or not doesn't matter. Curl up around it, turn. Follow? This side. Across. That's step one. That's got to happen. That's what saves me. Once I get to here, I go back to what I was doing. Curl up around it, turn.